Hello there, Twitch chat. Are you ready for the big surprise? What could it be? Who has any idea what the big surprise is? I hope you're all waiting with bated breath for me to switch the scene, for there to be a big surprise on your screen. Truly, this is the most highly anticipated moment in the stream's history. If you think about it. No, I added the command. Hello. Alright, I forget how you set up the Wii gamepad. Hold on. Sotomate. My bad, guys. Hey, Q-Bear, how the fuck do you, make sound play on the, Wii U console instead of the, on the HDMI output instead of the fucking, gamepad? I've forgotten. Where is it? Hold on. Oh man, I think I have to go. Alright, I ruined the reveal, honestly. I ruined the reveal. I should have tested more. Just turn the gamepad up really loud and put it by the microphone. It's playing system sounds, but not the game sounds. Doesn't make any sense. Sorry guys. I ruined the moment that nobody was asking for. Give me a second here. I was gonna put the Wii U fan next to the microphone so you could hear the Wii U fan go crazy. It is playing the Wii menu sounds through HDMI. I have the Wii U. Oh man, you know what I can do is what Stream can't hear that though. I can make it so I can hear it. I can't do anything about the Wii U fan is my yes. Mine too. Mine too. The Wii U here. Not sure it's not triggering through my noise gate. Me versus fucking dead. Alright, it shows that the sound is actually playing on stream now. Hooray. I unfucked it. Think. Anyway, this is the big surprise for anyone who actually didn't leave as soon as I had to go mess with system settings. I apologize. I've talked about streaming this game and never not having enough time to stream this game and show how broken and funny this game is. So I figure we'll just do a bit of this. I definitely don't have enough time to finish all of this game, but I can show some of the stuff I keep referencing anyway. You don't really need to see the whole game to understand what I'm talking about when I compare other Xenoblade games to this. And since this is on Wii U and is never getting re-released, you can watch this if you're a Dodge Spoilers Andy who dodges spoilers for 10-year-old games. You're never fucking playing this game, I guarantee you. None of you are. No one in this chat that hasn't already played this game is ever playing this game. Oh, this is the lore. I mean, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying any hopes of a remake at this point feel like hope. I feel like it would have happened by now if they were actually interested in doing it.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye.
Where did Goryuka go, though? Goryuka's gonna have the strongest reaction to seeing this game.
The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet.
Well, don't worry.
From every major
You're
city
unlikely to see anything that ruins your experience on this stream, in my opinion.
Bravely, we leapt from
Well,
the
that's
cradle.
not true. If you're the kind of person that can't resist using something broken just because it's in the game, you are going to have your gameplay experience
Most of the arcs
ruined.
never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape.
But
Among them was our ship.
also, I'm
The
using
white whale.
you can see here, I'm using the beautiful, ergonomic, stylish Wii U gamepad.
After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in
I
space,
don't think there's any
searching.
technology
We
that lets
thought
you
of
capture
ourselves as
this,
the lucky ones.
like capture the
pioneers
Wii U
who would settle
gamepad
a
screen,
new
but there
world.
is actually meaningful information on it.
But our past caught up with us. Literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived.
Hero?
Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the white whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
You might be thinking, hey, this opening cutscene,
2 months.
this opening
passed.
cutscene looks pretty cool. I bet the game runs great. Well, you see, this cutscene is actually probably the best the game runs, actually. And if you need evidence, let's look at this loading screen together, shall we? I know that you can't hear it, but the Wii U is choking, by the way, while we do this. Let's make a cutie character here, so Mitesh will keep watching. I don't know how well the emulator handles it. I don't recommend playing it on original hardware. I don't recommend trying to find original hardware to play it on. I really don't. Here, I'll make an Ojo-sama. Alright, we need a tall character here. A lot of skin color options here. You know, we can make an alien cutie. Make a Star Trek alien here. With freckles. Yeah, I definitely see the difference in these, sure. Give her a scar because she's edgy. Alright, here we go. We got the anime hair. Keep that, of course. I actually kind of like the silver with this look. Like, the silver looks good, but you know, we can... Whoa. You can make the tips a different color to really make it stand out. There we go. There we go. Make her look like Amy Rose Hedgehog. I probably could if I tried, but I'm not going to. Give her the nice, perfect anime eyes here. I don't think I need any of this.
Nice job. They staggered me. Huh.
Here goes. Hey, hey.
What?
Shall we then? Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it.
So I think this is Fiora's voice, by the way, from Xenoblade 1.
Let's get on with it.
There is a there's a Shulk voice in for the male character too.
Here we go. Huh. Nice job. Hey there. Here we go. Nice job. They never stood a chance.
I like this one, so we're gonna use this one. Alright, here we go. Our hero who's gonna save the world. And because of this game's story, it's actually just gonna be an all cuties team for most of the game. So, you know, Mitesh has to watch. Can't tab out. Can't dodge the spoilers. Anyway, yeah, here's another loading screen. Friend playing Strawberry Jam. Intermediate lobby's fun.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10
I need to go and
seconds.
play more.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm a bit
One.
locked on Celeste because, like, Every time I play it, it feels like I'm supposed to be practicing Event Horizon. I don't have the mental stamina to make myself learn from my mistakes in Celeste anymore. Easier just play something shorter, where the runs are shorter.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
I can perfect 28 seconds of Dust Force at a time, much easier than I can perfect 10 minutes of Celeste at a time.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
Alright, here's Elma. Elma is the closest thing this game has to like a real true main character. Like everybody who says, oh, I wish they would add such and such to Smash, if they're talking about this game, they're talking about Elma. She's also a guest blade in the Xenoblade 2 DLC. And she's 2 guest challenge
Careful.
mode boss fights. Actually,
Just
with
take
their
it
both
nice
of those
and
are
slow,
fucking
okay?
bullshit.
Your senses will need time to reactivate.
She's cool though. I like Elma a lot.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name?
Also, this is more of
Must be
a
the stasis
silent
hammer.
protagonist Andy type game
That's
than
not
a role play as a
Just
Chad
try and
or
focus, all right?
loser, depending on your choice of. Alright, what's her name? What's our character's name, chat? First person to type something that makes me laugh gets to pick it. Even if I laugh because it's stupid. Sakuya? You want me to name her Sakuya? That's a good name. This is a Wii U gamepad moment, by the way. I know you can't see it, but... I mean, sure. Wait. J-Mook. Oh, that one didn't make me laugh. You better have something you better have something good, Mitesh. Hurry up. Otsugeki? Yeah, it is. That's why I was just saying. I don't know if that's readable or not. Alright. Do I have enough space for Totsugeki? The buzz? Man. You guys are getting outdone completely by Q-Bear. I hope you know. Guess Totsugeki does fit. Well, J-Mook was the first thing that made me laugh, so we're J-Mook. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How
So
are
as
your
far
limbs?
as I know, this is
Can you
actually
move?
the only Xeno game, period, where you play as a silent protagonist.
We'll take it easy while you
Pretty
shake the
unique.
stasis out of your system.
I don't
One
think the
step at a
plotline is
time,
that
alright?
unique if you've played a
First
bunch of the
things
Xeno
first.
games,
You'll be needing a weapon.
but the
There you go. Alright, let's get going.
setup for how the gameplay works is pretty unique. They tried some really different stuff. And I think it wasn't actually that popular. I think there's a reason they went and just completely discarded almost everything from this game for Xenoblade 2. Alright. Fuck. This is my save from 2016, by the way. It's gone now. Let's be real, I'm never finishing that save. Loading.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few.
Yeah, the overworld exploration is really interesting in this game.
You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right?
Earth? Never heard of it. Who's Earth?
Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
Hey, I remember this from the opening cutscene I watched 10 minutes ago. The Earth is gone, but we don't remember it, because we're bad.
Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget.
You don't remember shit.
I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm
I get to listen to the awesome Xenoblade Chronicles X battle music, though.
Didn't have to be like this.
Attack at range! Follow my lead! Target in sight! That did something! I toppled with gunfire! Assault hammer!
Like my webcam's in a good place. The battles in this game are pretty interesting. Like,
You're not half bad.
you know,
There's plenty of
I
work
remember
back in
making the
sea for someone who
comparison
knows
that
how to
in
handle a
Xenoblade
weapon.
3, a lot of it feels kind of like an MMO battle where, like, you
Then you're
put
interested.
AoEs down and you
In that
time your
case, I
iframes
might
and you
have
just
just the
wait
job
out
for you.
cooldowns and stuff like that.
But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
This game kind of has stuff like that, but also kind of not. This is the biggest difference, though. As you see here, for whatever reason, I think I know why, but for whatever reason, when you kill an enemy, the game actually, like, the game auto-saves and then rolls for those drops. Like, it rolls for those drops and then auto-saves. So it actually is pretty much impossible to save scum this game. But here's a wonderful overworld mechanic. Here's the Collectopedia items. So yeah, this is the game right here. This is Xenoblade Chronicles X gameplay at its
Everyone
finest.
safe.
there any color in this game? Yeah, in a bit. I think the visuals of this game are probably the best thing about it, honestly. Visuals and music are pretty good. Like you can see here, they put more work into making this game look realistic than they did any Xenoblade game. But they kind of ditched a lot of the photorealism for the Xenoblade 2 engine. Yeah, it's scripted right now. It's scripted for this opening area. So that you can get your moment where you come out here. After a loading screen, of course.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise.
See?
Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
I actually am gonna love this. This part sold me on playing the game for a long ass time. This moment here kept me going through like the entire tutorial section. No kappa. I don't get it because I don't speak Turkish. So, for anyone who didn't know, this soundtrack is composed by Hiroyuki Sawano. If you can't tell from listening to this part. If you don't know who Hiroyuki Sawano is, I guarantee you actually do know, you just don't know you know.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Yes, I will definitely play nice with these guys. I definitely won't kill 15 of one random species of them to get my skull license. Does it? It sounds normal to me. Is my stream fucking up? Like, can anyone... anyone, like...
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart.
Okay, great, it's just high.
But
That's
it's our
fine.
new home.
That's cool.
Recognize the
Rayuka's
habitat
gonna
unit?
leave when we get into
That's
the
right.
habitat unit anyway.
Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty.
Game is a lot more hand-holdy
Given our
than
options, the high road here would be the safer way to go.
a lot of the other
Relatively
Xenoblade games. You don't have, what's-his-face?
That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow
I'm
your
forgetting
lead.
the guy's
You
name.
decide.
Wongo or whoever. Alright, it's Mira. So actually one feature of this game is that you actually can't You actually cannot change time at any place but those places on the map with the clock. You have to go to a safe place to rest. Change the time.
Here we go.
Let's see what you've got.
Flame grenade!
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer! Down you go! Suppressive fire!
Can't wait for funny Tatsu skits. Me neither, dude. Me neither. They're gonna be the funniest fucking skits you've ever seen.
Sliding slinger!
Sliding slinger.
I figured.
Dream edge.
Nice work.
It begins!
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Roll armor!
Shadow strike!
Flame grenade!
Game looks great so far.
Slinger!
That did something. Try toppling it with
I don't think this game is trash. Like, I go so far as to say this game is on the whole pretty good. It's just
I never imagined this is where life was going to take me.
there's a lot of problems with it that become apparent once you spend as much time with it as I have. I think that's a nice way of putting it. That's a way of putting it that can't really offend people. Like this, it's definitely not a perfect game. The problems get really pronounced past a certain amount of like playtime. I was totally down to spend hours just running around exploring this planet when I first played it. It sounds really cool from up close, Goryuka. This jump, I mean it is, it honestly is, like... Well, you can get up to the top of most geometry if you really try. No, you're totally right, Mitesh. You're like completely on the money. This game's exploration is more 3D than in general I would say. Like, I don't want to undercut the suspense of the gameplay on stream, but you know, one of the things they advertised pretty heavily for this game was the ability to ride around in mech suits. So, like, everything is kind of designed with the assumption that eventually you're just going to be able to get to any spot physically on the map that your mech suit can fit inside. Right? Like, the sense of scale is designed to work for both running on land and flying in a mech, or driving around in a mech.
Attack at range! Follow my lead!
Target in sight!
Flame
Shadow
grenade!
strike! Nice!
Assault
Good to do
hammer!
some damage.
Remake, it's not happening, dude. It's Jover, okay?
I owe you one.
Remake is cope, I'm sorry.
Sliding slinger!
I figured you'd win.
Nice work.
Is mech suits that bad? I mean, it's not just the mech suits. This game is just weird, okay? It's just weird.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit.
I don't know, like
The
this,
white whale
the
was one hell
engine
of a
is
ship.
less powerful than
Until it all came
Xenoblade
crashing
2,
down
than the
first.
engine they're using right now.
That's
And the
West
game is
Gate.
bigger. I just feel
It's
like
closed off now for security
I just feel like
reasons.
there's not enough
But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us
too
in
much
from
work
the side.
for too little benefit. I mean, I would buy it. But, you know,
Grex's. Ryle.
between that and the fact that very clearly there were features designed around Miiverse and the Wii U gamepad, it just feels like it's kind of doomed.
We can't leave them roaming here. Not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
The fact that I can't interact with Q-Bear on Miiverse through this game means that it's just dead. Oh, I need to actually.
Shadow strike!
Wrong order!
Sliding! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
Take this!
So let's actually get the fucking
Light grenade!
soul voice command to work.
Too easy. Move in on the next one.
Now it's my turn! That move in and keep the rhythm going!
We're on Elma, but I think she's fine for now.
Shadow strike!
Shadow Strike.
Sliding! Neutralized! Switch to close range combat!
Roger. They won't get a moment's rest. Wrong order!
You can see I actually leveled up in the middle of the fight there, which is cool. There's a lot of things that are good about this game.
I got a little reckless.
I should heal up first.
Heal me. Assault pattern! Down the show! Suppressive fire!
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either.
Like, I don't
I've
know.
come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense.
Not even
provoking
hating
a
on
fight.
the Switch
You
Xenoblade
need to
engine
walk
that much,
that
but
line.
like Elma is more detailed in this game than she is in Xenoblade
All
2.
right,
She just
let's head
is.
in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside.
Like
will
they
jog
clearly
your
made
memory.
some choices to sacrifice like engine strength and everything.
I'll use this strength to keep everyone safe.
Visually, this game is held up pretty well, I would say. Unfortunately, the gameplay issues that I keep saying are definitely here will become apparent eventually. Surely.
Thanks.
Yes, killing 4 wolves. Now the giant fuck-off spaceship is safe, now that I've killed 3 wolves. Or Mitesh, I know. He just wanted to visit the city. He just wanted to see Lynn. Mitesh loves Lynn. Alright, I hope you're ready, Goryuka. I hope you're fucking ready. Oh, this one's good. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, Pog! I love America. It's me, a normal American citizen. Why?
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees.
Why not, huh?
Together.
You think I want to get fucking stabbed in New London or something? No, no, no. New Los Angeles, baby.
New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown.
Oh, Blade, see?
Our native home was gone.
Now you guys can
swallowed in a
appreciate
shroud
the
of
symbolic
light,
continuity.
and our future was uncertain.
This game is actually about
had no
blades,
idea
even though it's
what
not
fate
about
was
blades at all. It's
for
actually
us.
about blades.
Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
All the Xenoblade games are about blades, actually. Except we're the blades now. Also, I do genuinely love the soundtrack for this game, for what it's worth. Soundtrack does a lot of carrying. Like, obviously, I like every Xenoblade soundtrack, but this is probably the one where it carries the hardest, I would say. There's a lot of parts where the gameplay is less exciting, but you can kind of just zone out and jam to the music a little bit.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
It does. It does. Like, I feel like I need to be clear. All the things that are good in this game are very good. It's just that if your prerequisite for a game is that it not have boring filler gameplay, that it not have completely baffling story direction choices, then you're going to be disappointed. There's a lot of really just out of left field story beats that don't really contribute anything to the main plot. There's a lot of the main plot lacks a lot of continuity. A lot of aspects of the gameplay are really grindy and boring. More MMO gameplay than normal RPG gameplay.
2 days ago, ma'am.
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Who's these? Oh, it's these two.
Irina, Gwyn.
Ugh, these two.
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Oh, alright, let's show
Right,
interest.
Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Hey, I'm worth 100
Come
more
on,
crew
seriously?
members. You see my
Chosan
green
was never
skin?
one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans.
What the fuck?
Or just Gwyn.
Ain't no shot.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew.
Oh, get it? The skeleton
I was a
crew?
colonel
Because
and
they...
Irina a lieutenant.
No.
Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
I don't know.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
I feel like you can
Well,
feel
I'd
the same
remind
way
you
about
both
this
the
game as
demands
you
aren't
do about, say,
necessary if I thought you'd
Xenosaga,
listen.
right?
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time.
Like, I would say Xenosaga's gameplay is mediocre to bad most of the time, but, like,
Right.
it's still
We should be
interesting.
going too.
The story is
administrative
confusing
district
as
isn't far.
fuck.
That's
They
where
never
we'll be
explain
calling
anything
home.
in the first
For
game.
now, anyway.
Driving home, good luck, alright. Yeah, see, this is why the melee with Q-Bear suggestion relies on having someone else to play for a bit.
There you are.
I love this music. I don't care what anyone says. I'll fight you.
Hey! So listen.
Fuck you, Elma. Song goes so hard. Nice loading screen. Beat right after Q-Bear leaves. Any mecha fans in chat? Any mecha haters in chat? Because this mecha's fucked! Look who's late. That's true. Blazin was here on time. Alright, so before you say anything, Lynn is, like, canonically, like, 13 or 14. I know, whatever it is you see or hear in the game, she's 13, chat, okay? Like, actually. I love the sound of my Wii U reading the disc as it loads another cutscene.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously
Rare console,
don't.
yeah, for real.
Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh,
So
man,
she's got a
it's good
Monado
thing I
hair
caught
clip.
that.
You caught that. You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged...
You really
pilot
can't
like
play this
Bobby.
game without it, right? Like, your map is on the
I'll
gamepad.
go out there. And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Coop, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Lynn is the funniest character.
She's 13. And I
See?
know, she
Right,
looks
she's
young,
13,
and she
chat.
is
She's
young, but
13,
trust me,
okay?
She's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is.
On a completely unrelated trivia note,
Anyway, you
in
guys
the
going back
Japanese
to
version
work?
of the game,
Yeah.
you
Why
can
do
dress
ask?
her up as a bunny girl, and this was
As long
removed
as
in the
you're here, Why don't I
localization.
take you on the transport?
Predictably,
great
people
way
were
to see the
angry
city.
about this.
I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug. I think that'll be
If
all
you
for
buy the
today.
if
You
you
can
if
clean
you
up here
if you
and
play
dock
on
as well.
emulator and get a
What?
Japanese version of the game, you
Don't
can
mind
put
the
her. You
exhaust.
can put the
I'll take
13-year-old in a
care of it
bunny
tomorrow.
suit, chat.
Mind it. Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Maybe in the remake too, you know. For all you know, maybe in the remake. But they're definitely going to release, and you'll be able to watch on twitch.tv/Nitesh. Anyway, Lynn's a tank. I don't know why she's not in my party. There she is. Sometimes the game takes a while to load your party changes. Can I actually show the, where is it? I want you guys to, the astute viewer will look at these art descriptions, okay? I want you to see that anything that has TP in the description is overpowered, okay? Let's count the number of TP arts this class has, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Full Metal Jaguar is like one of the most powerful things in any Xenoblade game. Like, straight up. Longtime fans of the stream will remember I kind of did a semi-freak out. It is indeed, Aniraj, it is indeed. Longtime friends of the stream may remember that when I found Gray in Xenoblade 3, I freaked out when I saw he was a Full Metal Jaguar for this exact reason. I was like, there's no way, there's no shot it's as busted as in this game, and of course it wasn't.
Not bad, huh?
It's pretty good though, like it has a lot of the things I like about Full Metal Jaguar.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired.
I think
of this
Incursor
like a
does,
different city
Incursor
every
does
time.
what you would want Full Metal Jaguar to do a
Certainly
bit
come
better.
a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Incursor has the
Speaking of which, we
insane
don't
damage
really have
output
time
while
for a
also
full
being
pleasure
mostly
cruise here.
invulnerable.
Why don't you give us the
Sort of
express
shtick.
tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district. where Doug and I were conducting the flight test.
Lynn is the funniest character in any video game ever, by the way, chat. If you don't laugh at every one of Lynn's jokes, you're getting fucking banned.
It's also
She's
where
hilarious.
The west gate is located. Remember? Expect to
Funniest
pass
character
through
I've ever
fairly
seen.
often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district. I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
I wonder if I can actually show the new LA map.
Residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
We got a nice little
If you're ever
American
looking for
suburb.
Quiet time alone, or want to relax.
With a bunch of
and
cookie
unwind
cutter
from your
houses.
book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chad. I'm not gonna pretend that this place is as cool as, like, the coolest town in any of the other Xenoblade games. It's not.
Home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live.
But it's not that bad.
The
It's not that
Wall
bad if you
Reservoir
don't
is a
mind
complex
waiting for a
with
loading
small
screen
maintenance
to
and repairs.
fast travel halfway across the town, like your main hub town.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thank
Really,
you.
this game isn't that bad if you don't mind loading screens and
We'll
Wii U
save the rest
fans
of
and disc
orientation
noises.
for once we're back at the barracks.
You don't mind the reminder that you're destroying a $300 piece of commercial electronic hardware by forcing it to play this game. Being constantly reminded of that fact every time you go anywhere new. It's really not that bad. I imagine this game does look pretty nice on
And thank you for flying
pretty nice on
Lily
emulator
Airlines.
with like HD 4K
Right.
textures and
Let's
everything.
get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report.
I imagine it does look pretty
They'll
nice.
be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
That's a giant blade
That
tower,
road
all
there
right.
wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Don't worry, we'll have to check it out later, guys. Don't worry. You thought the 30-hour tutorials began in Xenoblade 2? Well, you're wrong. This game did it first, and better. Game is actually 10 times better than Xenoblade 2. I said it.
Yes.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Give me jump.
Hey.
No jump emote. We'll see if I can find a jump emote.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider
I
yourself.
have a feeling I'm gonna
guest
get some
until
really
things get
sussy
you
emotes
registered.
doing this.
Feel free to come and go as you please.
What the fuck? Okay, you know what? What the fuck? Show interest.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest
I'm
guest.
not adding this one.
Secretary Nagi.
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, And he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No, nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out
So
there.
this is Nagi. He's actually
Just
pretty
doing my
cool.
job, Mr.
I like this
Secretary.
guy. Nagi gets a
Now,
thumbs up from
as
me.
for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
Unfortunately,
I'll
most of
keep-
the regular uniforms aren't as dripped out as Elma's. Elma kind of just naturally has the most drip because she's the main character who talks. She's the mainest character who has a voice in the story. Even if your created character is the main character, and Elma will talk like you're more important than she is. Elma's the real power here. Let's make it clear. Elma's the one driving this train. We're just here to unlock Full Metal Jaguar arts and break the damage scaling of the game.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of
I don't
Defense
remember
here
shit.
for ULA. The provisional government has charged me
Witcher
with
1
keeping the
reference,
peace,
actually.
so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready
Actually,
to
the
start
last
looking
Witcher
for
meme
work.
I saw was about how Witcher 1 was so hard to
What about a
finish
job
and
right here with
unplayable.
Blade? She
All I
seems
could do was
capable.
laugh, you know? I was like, I know if I go in
Let's
here,
give
I'm
her
gonna
a little more
find
time.
people
At least
pretending
until
and
she knows
coping that
enough
The
to be
Witcher
able
3
to
is
make an
playable,
informed
but, you
decision.
know.
She seems to be suffering from
I've already
some
decided
form of
our
memory
Witcher is
loss.
just full of,
Memory loss.
people who
From
don't
the
know what they're
stasis?
talking about.
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months?
Proper
It shouldn't
pronouns,
take very
though.
long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
I think that's the only thing that changes depending on what,
It
What?
started at the end.
what
2
gender you
years ago.
pick.
The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between 2 hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
You give Witcher too much recognition, we should talk about other games like Smite.
Their technology and weapons.
I mean,
were
we can talk about
beyond our
Smite.
comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced.
I played
to
like 6 or 7 games
blown
yesterday.
away.
People were like fucking up really basic shit.
I still wonder if I hadn't
Made
been
me
there.
feel like the game is actually on life
Maybe all of
support.
this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape.
I mean, like, you know, my shit talking about playing MOBAs
Go perfectly.
aside,
No. But we are here.
my
we are
preference
alive.
for playing games with more meaningful content aside.
So yes.
Like, the real reason
Project
I
Exodus.
lose interest in Smite very quickly
Once we learned the Earth might be
every
threatened,
time I start playing
we
it
needed
again
a
is
plan
just
to
because
preserve
people
all
just
her
don't
various life forms.
think when they're playing the
That plan
game.
was the Earth Life Colonization Project.
Like, it's so
Otherwise
easy for
known
me to
as
just,
Project
like,
X.
actually think about the game for 5 seconds and then just be the best person in the game.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering.
Very
in
rare that I
space.
play with or against
2
anybody
hard
who's, like,
years.
actually
But we
engaging
clung to
with
our
the game
mission,
in a meaningful
find
way.
a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long
Back when the
it
game
would
was, like,
take,
really fresh and,
or
like, actively
that the
growing
decision
still,
would
people
eventually
had
be
this hope
made
that if
for
they
us.
thought about the game and
The
took it
xenoforms
seriously,
found
they would
us
actually,
again.
you know,
Well, it wasn't
something
a
would
happy
happen.
reunion.
Now everyone that plays is
Earth
just
wasn't
playing it,
enough.
like,
They
just
wanted
to kill
humanity
time.
destroyed. For better
No
and
one
for
actually cares
worse,
about getting
We were
better.
close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact.
So, like, you
We
know.
had no choice. We channeled all the power we had
Like,
left to
Hi-Rez is a
stop flooding
fucking
the
stupid
habitat.
company, and I won't give them money anymore, and it's ridiculous what they've done to monetize the game. All that is just
Once the
objectively
dust cleared,
true.
We set to work transforming it into its current
But,
state.
like, at the core, the actual
Searching
gameplay
for
is just
survivors,
a really
establishing
good
hope,
idea they made in
installing a
2018,
provisional government.
2012, 2013,
Basically, making it a sustainable
capitalize
city.
on a trend, and we're just coasting off of that, basically.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship.
Unfortunately, like, the core concept as it existed in 2014
water,
was so much fun to me that I still will just, like, be sitting around and I'll be like, damn, I wish I could play...
It was too much for the provisional
I
government.
wish I could play, like, Release Mercury again or something.
The idea was to have one central organization.
I wish I could play a character that made me feel the way playing Artemis does.
Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of
Oh
the
yeah, this is the
Light
main plot of the game, by the way.
Take a look at this.
I mean, well, if I'm not playing the game, then it doesn't matter, right? But like, some of them
The
have
White Whale
changed
was designed to carry an
significantly.
exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in
Like,
stasis, all housed in a structure.
I'm trying to remember. What did Apollo at one point, when he pressed the mesmerize button, like that AoE mesmerize around him,
Essential personnel were conscious and active.
it mesmerized and it gave you 30 physical and magical protections.
The military, so we could defend ourselves if necessary.
So you could literally just
The
like,
vast majority were in the life
you
hold.
could literally
All
land
in the life
into
hold.
3 people
With any
and
luck,
like
they're all still
hit
there, in
mesmerize
stasis, waiting to be
and
rescued.
start hitting the one person you
But
wanted to
there's
kill,
a problem.
and like
We
nobody
now
could
know
do
the
anything.
lifeboat
They
broke
just have to
apart
run
along with
away
the
from
rest
you.
of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Or like if you're playing Agni, right? And like literally the entire game of playing Agni is
yes.
you're
All citizens
standing
of
and
NLA
you're
are
standing in a
required to
safe
register
spot,
their name, age, and occupation.
and you just
We
have to
also ask
predict
you
what
report
direction
any
your
personal
opponent will
assets
move.
and take a short survey
If you
regarding
land your
current
skill
state of
shot
health.
perfectly, then it
All
doesn't
purely
matter.
as a precaution.
If you predict
I'm
it
sure you
slightly
understand.
better, and if you use the
As the
stun
caretakers
correctly,
of
if you
humanity's
react to how your
survival,
opponent dodges the
we all
meteor,
have certain
then you get a stun and you get to hit with the meteor guarantee.
hey,
Your
it's
second
not
meteor
awful.
guarantee. That's it.
Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
It's like playing the
In any case,
it's like playing
I'm
the
sure this is
50-50 in
all
a
enough
fighting
to
game.
digest.
Like the
We'll
high-low
be wanting some
50-50.
time. Ms. Koo, even
Predict what
I'm
your
tired
opponent
of hearing
does,
myself
react
say,
to
why don't
react to
we take our
everything.
guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on. We'll
It
keep
just
this
it always
moving.
feels good. Like they designed some really good heroes that feel really good to play. Leave the Blade Barracks. I thought you'd never ask. I forgot about this.
No way.
Oh, here we go. The test for you. I do like the barracks music a lot, by the way. Very good. Can I use this terminal yet? Yeah, okay. Lucky game. Look, it's the kitchen, Goryuka. We can cook some tasty tatsu here. Am I right? That's the funniest joke I've ever heard. Gotta make sure Goryuka's still paying attention. You'll understand, Chad. You'll understand eventually if we make it far enough.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that scale.
Any mecha
The way
fans?
that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Lynn, you're so funny. Maybe Lynn is actually funny in Japanese. Maybe I should have looked up if you could play this game in Japanese.
Gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by. Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever. Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats.
See, this is how you know we're really in space
Wasn't
America.
enough to say
This is
we're-
our defensive
We're
measure.
outnumbered and outgunned.
We're gonna keep the peace by force.
Just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology.
You know, guys, I'm just so glad there's a Twitch category named Big Surprise.
Yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to
I'm
fire
gonna reuse this
And
joke.
even
I'm
then,
sorry.
You need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around.
Well, it's a
So
game.
yes, as you
That's
might
the
imagine,
thing.
the certification
There's just a
process is a
game
fairly
called Big
rigorous one.
Surprise.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the crew of the truck to take the test.
don't know.
Blades who go above
I
and beyond
don't
in their
know.
duties, and
I kind of feel like
throughout
I have to
LA in
actually play the game now.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Oh, we're really in America
Speaking of
now.
work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we
Hold
take
on,
our
let's
assignments.
see.
Good call.
Let's see what
Let's
Big
head on over.
Surprise the game is. It's on Steam? It's on Steam? Hello? Hold on. Real? Hello, me and my friends love the hit game Big Surprise. Would like to play it together multiplayer when? Oh no, no, no. This is the new LA nighttime theme, by the way. It's something.
Hey,
Can't change the time yet. It's not. I don't know, I kind of like the nighttime theme too. There's truthfully not a lot of themes in this game I dislike. I'm a Xenoblade X soundtrack enjoyer. Actually. I just am. I'm not gonna apologize for it.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here
Am I
and
crazy, or
selects
is
from
the
missions available on the board.
thing actually cut
And
off
it's not
here?
just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens,
Totally is.
whoever.
Oops.
Yeah,
Oh, whatever.
it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will
Wing
stop by here
Commander,
at
it
some
probably
point in their
is.
shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure
check
it
for any
is.
Missions I might be suited for.
Likewise.
No longer on Steam,
And if the
damn.
assignment's
We can
not
never
just
play
taken
Big
as a
Surprise.
solo, that's
I'm
what
going to be the
Scout
only
Boss
person
is
to
for.
ever stream in
We
this
should show you that
category.
next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway?
Imagine being a
We
Big
also
Surprise
have the
fan,
Scout
like,
console.
excited
The
someone
assignment
finally
seems too
found a
tough
way
to
to
handle
play your
solo.
favorite game, and you come and it's just people memeing and trolling.
Elma just said that, didn't she?
Imagine being one of the 2 Big Surprise fans in the world. I actually do wonder how this works now.
Ta-da!
Some of
The
these
Blade Scout
features
console.
were, like, intended to be online
When the
social
going gets
features.
tough, the tough go to the Scout console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us,
Like, one of the things you
quickly
could do
realize
is
just
you
how
could get,
important this little kiosk is.
you could get rare
Unless
drops
the
for
mission
some
control
quests
assignments are too
from
much
these
for any
social
one blade
features.
to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with special.
Like I was saying, it's kind of fucked up, this game.
This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just.
Like, there's
such an
no
occasion.
true multiplayer,
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway,
but
awesome,
you can
right?
just sort of
So,
like
you ready to
cheese
join
some
up?
parts. You can
Hang
just
on,
get
Lynn,
you can
take
just
it
get
easy,
free
would you?
free gibbs.
What? I'm just saying, you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or
Whoa,
maybe
you hear that, guys?
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Huh. Oh yeah, it's really weird. Some of these features they were weird when I first played the game, and I was in a college dorm where it was difficult to connect to the internet, so that actually kind of affected my enjoyment of the game.
Hey.
I couldn't get my Wii U onto the like.
So this street's what
Was
we
this
call
game made in
Armory Alley.
2006?
Blades
Close.
can
It was made in
requisition blades from any
2016.
of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
It's on the Wii U, sir.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for Skell equipment as well.
You can even buy
Everyone knows the
yourself.
Wii U is about as
Can you
powerful as a
imagine owning your own
PlayStation 2.
Skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Even Kushi clicked on the stream because it said big surprise. He wanted to see what the big surprise was. I really fooled everybody with this title, truly.
Hey.
Where the fuck am I going? Up the tower?
Yes. Well,
Whoa, 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 this guy, what the fuck? Huge Cuties fan. Staring at Cuties from up here while he's doing guard. While he's doing guard instead of watching for enemies. We're fucked if they ever attack New LA. So this guy here. Yeah, it just would have been a cool surprise. I
Yeah.
streamed in the Genshin category last year. How did I find this game category? It autofills, Nitesh. If you type surprise, it's one of the suggestions. You never just type shit into your, You never just type shit into your fucking, your fucking Twitch category and just see what autofills?
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower.
They're based?
Guys like our new Director General
I see.
Maurice San, for example.
This game really is
Blade
based.
sometimes report to the leadership
More
here
based
after
than
we finish
Genshin
key
Impact.
assignments. You'll want to remember this
Oh yeah, what time do the play-ins start? And who's playing
that
tonight?
about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right?
Put myself in
You can't
ASMR
wait to join
category,
Blade,
stream
right?
Smile I Whisper.
Okay,
I mean,
Lynn,
that's based.
seriously, that's enough.
That's based.
We're not
Heat
here
and
to make a
Hawks.
sales
If the
pitch.
Heat don't
We
win
just
that
want you to
game,
have all the
then, like,
facts so you can make an informed decision to
I'll make
join
a
us,
lull,
or
right?
not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks.
7:30. Well, I might watch part of it then. I might watch part of it just so I can see if the Heat versus Celtics series is gonna be worth watching. Wolves? Yeah, the Wolves, the Matesh W's.
Yeah?
Anyway, back on the scene with some more hard-hitting Xenoblade Chronicles X gameplay. Led by Big Frenchman. Yeah, exactly. I think you mean the Timberwolves led by Carl, as good as Embiid, Anthony Towns. Because Gobert is suspended. Unless they unsuspended him for today.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam?
Everyone knows
Does
it's
it have
Ant
anything to
Team.
do
I
with our new
mean,
arrival?
I remember 2 or 3 years ago people acting like Embiid and Karl Anthony Towns were as good as each other.
To ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
I remember people saying
You
that.
probably can. He wants to fast track.
Since then, Karl Anthony Towns has been like the exact same player, and Embiid
What the
has
hell are we waiting for?
developed into an all-time great. But you know,
The commander does
at
have a
one
way
point it
with
was
words.
considered a reasonable take.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for Blade recruits, I can't say I
I mean,
entirely
Embiid
disagree.
takes a lot of jump shots.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
The issue is
Of
that
course.
Embiid
And I would never
also,
force or coerce
everyone
anyone.
knows Embiid will just
Well, friend,
bully you if you let him.
Count
So they
on
have
you
to
to do your
guard
part.
they have to guard him like he can just back down 2 people and
I
dunk on
knew
both
you'd
of
make
them
the
because
right
he
choice.
can and will.
welcome to the
He
organization.
will just do it
Elma,
3
she
or
can
4
start
times
on
in the
Monday.
first quarter and force
begin
people
training
to
in
respect it all game.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right.
I don't think anyone's afraid
Welcome
of
to the
Karl
Cool
Anthony
Kid
Towns
Club.
doing that. Also, Fatar asking why people aren't reacting to his messages was definitely just him trying to make me
Let's
mad.
discuss that
He
trade
definitely knows.
We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data.
So this is one of the
allows us to
main
monitor
gameplay
conditions
mechanics
and
for any
collect all kinds
gameplay
of
mechanics
information on the
Andes.
planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots.
There's a lot of spots on the map where you just
Here,
get safely to a spot and be not in combat, and you
what
get
you're seeing
to
on screen is a terrain map.
you get to
that
view
includes
part of the
ULA
map.
and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into
There's a
series of
hexagonal grid
hexagonal
which
blocks.
displays on your gamepad.
We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid.
And actually, the 100% speed run, the 100% speed run is
Based on it, we know
fill out
exactly
every
where we
square on the
propose
grid.
to go. Now we just have to install.
The sooner the better, as far as
which
I'm
actually
concerned.
does end up being a pretty good
Frontier
representation
map
of
probes can also detect the
100%
general locations of living things in the vicinity,
of the actual
which
content
comes
of the
in handy
game.
if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Yeah, for sure.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
That definitely
I'll
takes
leave
more
the details
threes.
on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go
I
install
think
the hell out of
4
that
seasons
probe.
ago, he was definitely making them at a significantly higher clip, too. Right, so it was kind of... wasn't even seen as that bad a thing. Yeah, okay, here. You ready for this? See if I can get this to show up on the webcam. Maybe I'll make the webcam big here. This is your map here. Sick game, it is. It is. No gameplay of Wii U games. Bayonetta 2 was a Wii U game. I don't think Bayonetta 2 Wii U used the tablet a ton, but Bayonetta 2 counts as a Wii U game. But no, it is awkward to show the tablet. Like, my capture card just straight up doesn't
Man,
capture
I'm
it.
glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh? Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Then I take my cool back. But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool. They've been hassling a lot of teams lately, especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too
Yeah,
excited.
don't worry, I'll take down all the wolves. The
Confidence
wolves are
can be
fucking
good.
dead.
Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when...
Oh, never mind. I'm scared of the wolves. Please
Yeah,
don't hurt
right.
me, Mitesh-kun. Ay.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
I'm not overconfident.
That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the east gate, shall we?
The segment map, yeah. So yeah, this is quite literally the game. Is like Go on your map, and I'm gonna go hit the world map up here. Let's see. Primordia. Do I have any warp points in Primordia unlocked? Doesn't look like it. But I have an actual marker on my map here. Oh, where it is the game wants me to go on my gamepad. So I can see it. Like, I got a scouter on, I'm a DBZ character now. Literally a DBZ character with my green skin and the scouter. Perfect. Alright, here we go. Level 24. I can take him. Level 6, that thing probably owns me, actually. Into the footsteps ASMR, boys. Peak Wii U sound design here. For real, for real. Oh fuck. They're onto me. Oh fuck. I almost died to Nocturnal Vesper. And we'll play this but not Lost Odyssey. True, actually, true. Does Lost Odyssey have a soundtrack made by Hiroyuki Sawano? The one and only?
Move.
I'll use this strength to keep everyone safe. What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius? Unless...
Arguably more famous? Hey now.
This is bad.
I'm sure the Zoomers know Sawano more at this point.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Even if I agree.
But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical saniculum, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 sanicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a
I
single
may need
trace
to
of any
farm
other
levels a
indigents in
bit
the
to be able to
area.
beat this thing.
There's only one explanation. That sanicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo.
Bingo.
There was a Sanicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe.
True.
They must have lost
True.
it when it went off the grid.
Oh, we're fucking killing this thing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, rookie.
Rookie? Who you calling rookie? You're
Do you even understand
13.
what that means?
We should probably explain. Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous.
This game has some
they
pretty
take on.
fucked up tyrants, by the
Too
way.
powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong.
Like,
If
one
a
other
creature
thing that's
has
good
even
to
a
point
single
out when,
special nasty trait, it's classified
when
as
talking
a
about how
tyrant.
jank this game is and why
Even
it's
some of
unlikely it'll
Blade's
be
very best
remade,
teams have come back with
maybe,
serious injuries
is
after
because
running
there are
into
tyrants
field.
in the endgame who will literally spot you from halfway across the continent and one-shot you.
As long as you understand the risks involved.
That's just normal Xenoblade X gameplay in endgame.
Count me in. The same goes
He's
for
getting
everyone
one
in
shot
the
by
blade.
the tyrant that's
If
in
we're
the
gonna
sky
settle
above
here on this
Sololum.
planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on the
Oh,
blade
Lynn,
guys.
you're so funny. Everyone laugh at
Fair enough.
Lynn's joke now.
But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Oh yeah, I actually do need to level up some arts. That's a good idea. Here, Chad, why don't we level up some arts? How many points does it take to level it up? 4? Okay, yeah, 4 is fine. Just gonna give everybody some upgraded arts here. We'll give everyone a new skill. Everyone's skills are good. Okay, I have no skills. Alright, never mind. I have no skill, guys. 0 skill. Oh yeah. By the way, in case you thought that the that the characters talk too much in other Xenoblade games. In this game, them talking too much is a gameplay mechanic. I'm not gonna touch that for now. Let's fight some shit around here maybe, actually. Let's see. See if there's anything I can level up on a bit. There's no enemies around here.
We've been spotted. Engaging.
Oh, let's go! My jam! My fucking jam!
I'll blast a hole right through him. Shadow strike.
Off balance.
Carnival.
I better see cat jams in the chat for this one.
Scream ahead. It's destroyed. Move in and strike.
I know. Take this.
I love this song.
Drop our fire. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I know.
Shadow
Take
strike.
this. Whoa.
We're up against a big target. Buff up now.
It's on cooldown. That count?
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
You're ready for this.
I owe you one.
Oh, Lynn, please. She's 13, she can't handle this.
Up our hand.
Don't let it be staggered.
Heading's destroyed. Move in and strike.
I know. Take this.
Scream edge.
Plug the catch.
Easy. Sad to have to end the boss theme there, but
Awesome.
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up.
playmates, Matesh Flush.
This
I mean,
beam of
what?
light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
The tutorial's pretty slow. Part of me, I kind of wanted to show you, like, just how far you can just fucking run on the map, but, like...
Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
Game isn't doing me any favors on that front.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it.
There really isn't
The
that much
hardest
to
part
it.
was calculating the ideal probe locations.
He's not
we need
wrong.
them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that.
There is an
sucker.
excuse, though, which is the game...
That'll do it for your training. Let's head
The
back to
game makes you
barracks
level
and
up
report
your
to
probe
Secretary
planting
Nagy.
skills, and some of them require you to have a higher probe planting skill for whatever fucking reason.
I think even my cooking got better.
Wow. Oh, no, no, no. Any, Lao fans in chat? Monka laugh. Any Lao enjoyers? see. Goryuka's a Lao enjoyer. Omega Lao.
We got this. You ready for anything?
I like
Move in
you.
and do some damage.
I know.
Shadow
Take
strike.
this. Wild down.
Now, melee attack.
I know. Take this. Blast. Got him.
How did I fail?
Cover fire. Fire carnival. I'll blast a hole right through. That did something.
Upper
Let's
hand.
open it with gunfire.
I'll topple him.
Oh, almost doing it.
I figured we'd win. Let's keep it up. Never hurts to get a little stronger.
That's true on any planet.
Anyway, time for some more exciting Xenoblade Chronicles X gameplay.
Commander Vanden.
Well, now look what the cat.
Oh, it's this guy. Vandam. Yeah, the Vandam character is in all the
Sorry we missed you
Xenoblade
last
games.
time.
He's different in
We
each
could've come to
one,
meet
but
you
there's
at
always a
HQ, you
Vandam
know.
that does something like this.
Indeed. I suggested
Big muscle guy.
twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
I feel like Kushi would like this guy, you know? Just shows up, is jacked, has tattoos. Probably would fight you in the parking lot, you know.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Sounds based, exactly, exactly.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Money shrug afterwards?
you two.
Man, I bet he does.
You're like two children
I
excited
bet he does.
about
I
a new
definitely
toy.
know what that means.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Oh, she showed him.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem.
What if my
I
problem
fix
is the bones in my
Follow?
face need to be rearranged?
Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Whoa.
Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division.
I love it
and
when games make fun of you for being a silent protagonist.
Well, I know you're just chafing at the bit.
It's like, yeah, I'm definitely choosing to be a silent protagonist.
You need to choose a division first.
I have a lot of control over this
Once
game
that's all
does.
hashed out, we can get into detail about what your first assignment's gonna be.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your
Which one are
talents.
you, chat? Type in chat which Blade division
Let's
is
start
you.
with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months.
Division
we don't know
2.
jack about this place.
Imagine being in
The more
Division
probes we
2.
install, the faster we can get our bearings here. and
Imagine
give
being in
ourselves
the
a
worst
fighting
region
chance.
in the world and you can't even
We've
be in the
already
top
detailed
division
how
of it.
important it is we expand the frontier
How do you expect to win
network
at lands?
ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akeloff and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife
Interceptors,
here on
let's
Mira.
go.
Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors
I
run
don't remember
shotguns
which one
with
I
research
picked.
eggheads. They escort VIPs around.
I do remember
and they
what
help
class
any
I
other
picked, and it
idiots
was
who
not
get
a
caught
good
out there
one.
with their pants down.
Was not a good one. I did not pick a strong class.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense.
I see.
They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats.
That sounds very
But
American.
only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out
That sounds
to
very
blast an
un-American.
Imogen that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators.
I might have
Curators are
picked
the
this
first
one.
to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it.
This one's probably pretty good, actually.
It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next? All right, Prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources.
Man, this game has so
whatnot.
many fucking
Things we
cutscenes at the
need for
beginning.
everyday
How did
life.
I ever sit through all these?
We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters.
Dress
All of our
up,
ground
Natasha
gear and skell
arrive.
weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person.
I see, yes. Of course.
Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
I don't think it matters that much,
Then it's
but
settled?
I was gonna pick the one that probably gives me the best drop rates on collectibles.
By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Man, my character looks so cool. So glad this game let me make
Now
a
for the
custom
job.
character,
Let's get
silent
down to brass
protagonist.
tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Alright. Fast travel, let's go. I do love the barracks theme so much, though, actually. Nice loading screen, of course, of course. This is me fast traveling here using the Wii U gamepad, POG game mechanics. Holy shit, guys, the Wii U gamepad. You believe it? All I have to do is just tap a grid location on my Wii U gamepad and it fast travels me. Well, anyway, this is the open world of Xenoblade Chronicles X. We got gorillas up there, you know? We got, fucking Hayredin the Territorial and his giant monkey arms. We're gonna give him a nice wide berth here. We're gonna give him a nice wide berth here, and we're gonna fall. That's a tyrant too. I probably can't beat that guy. That tyrant's probably this grid square I'm in right now. For a lot of these story missions, like, your challenge is not just figuring out, like, how to get there safely or whatever. Your challenge is, like, figuring out how to literally walk over there. Like, I think my quest objective is probably up on top of this ridge, which means I need a way up. Means I'm just gonna cheese it in honor of Kishikime. We love cheese here. Let's see. Actually, can I get any higher than this? Oh, that's rough. Might not be able to make it up this mountain. Oh, hello? There we go. You can literally do this. Like, it's worse than fucking Elden Ring pouring cheese. I literally just jumped up a mountain, and what the fuck is the game gonna do about this, you know? They ain't doing shit. There may be a normal path up there, I don't know. I just looked at the mountain and decided I was going up. Like, yeah, this isn't flat. I can get up here. Is this a prem base? I think it is. Damn, everyone's ditching.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of the team. If they were eaten, we'd know it. So did they walk away, or were they taken? Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
I remember
Doesn't
this.
look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this.
The impact of my big surprise is wearing off. Now this is just a
Multiple
tutorial
signals
RPG.
moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think?
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe.
Honestly, I'm just playing until
Of course.
the game unlocks
shouldn't rule
Overdrive,
out
and then then the gameplay is gonna get really funny.
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be...
Once you unlock
closer to
Overdrive, this
ours.
game is a very different
You
game.
there! Drop your weapons.
Stay calm. We
Oh
don't want
fuck!
to provoke
Oh
them.
shit!
Earth aliens, surrender now!
They know about Earth.
Listen to these dubbed
They may have
alien
been right
voices
after
and how
all.
menacing they are.
What are you doing?
It's okay, Lynn. Just stand down. I'm not sure why, but somehow they're able to communicate with us.
Meaning?
Meaning we need to know if diplomacy is a viable option.
Roger that.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiations. No conditions.
Oh no, I guess we have to kill these aliens.
All Earth aliens must die.
What a shame.
Oh, great. Fire!
Shadow strike!
Flash grenade!
Target in sight!
Blast! Smash!
Sliding slinger!
Blast!
Shadow strike! Tough. Touch me up!
Blast! You okay? And punch!
I owe you one.
Close in! I know! Take this! Fire carnival! Too easy. Move in on the next one.
Now it's my turn. Upper hand.
Bleh! Blast! Smash! Go!
Sliding
Close
slinger.
down!
Come on. Close the gap, guys. Do something.
Shadow strike. Early bird.
Hit him again for me!
Hope you're ready. Sliding slinger.
Easy, easy.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
Look at me staring up at the sky with a vacant expression. That's my character, with a vacant expression and dead eyes, and the Dragon Ball Z Scouter. And the A mashing minigame. Well, that was my Wii U loading sounds.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Then we'd better get moving. There's no time to lose.
There actually are a fair amount of these enemy campers in the game, for what it's worth. They're usually filled with enemies that I run on sight, like these.
It begins. Rock and loose. Fire carnival!
hand.
They scare me like that.
Move in and do some damage.
More enemies.
Green egg!
Infuriate!
I'm in trouble. Heal me.
Flying grenade!
Shadow strike.
Don't worry, I've got your back. Fire,
I owe you.
You should be doing better. Heal me!
I should heal up first.
Oh, I got destroyed by this.
I got a little lucky. Please, let me
I owe you one.
Too easy. Listen on the next one. Assault hammer! Down you go. Present fire!
Early bird.
Hurrah!
Shadow strike. Fly nice. Move in and do some damage.
Are they gonna revive me or well, team?
Guys, take it from here.
Ella's not gonna do shit, is she?
I'm in trouble. Heal me.
Yeah, a bit too many enemies to fight at once. Yeah, nice fucking loading screen. Oh, really? I didn't hit a landmark? Oh no. GG.
This can't be good.
Where the...
Trouble just arrived.
Well, this is an important part of the game I have to show off, is
I'm in trouble.
being in a place you don't want to be and just having to run for the hills. Very important gameplay element here. Man, I really thought I hit a landmark. Maybe I'll go the more intended way and hope I run into a landmark. Probably did this to myself by being stubborn, like a certain Zelda gamer we all know and love. All this damage is self-inflicted, surely. I don't like these plants. I don't like these plants at all. Why is it so much harder to get up around here? Oh, that's not good. Oh, nice. Okay, landmark discovered. We're good, we're good, we're good. Oh, it's the back entrance, of course. I'll never see it coming. I swear this game is so fucking clowny sometimes. Like, why am I allowed to just do this? Alright, we're back. Yeah, you missed some stuff, you know? We're a blade now, we have the Dragon Ball Z Scouter, and we're fighting aliens. Important changes, really. I'll have no skills, though. Very regrettable. Hyper Beam? Oh fuck, oh shit, it's Hyper Beam.
Melee attacks.
Oh no! Take this!
Shadow Strike. Should be doing better. I should heal up first.
Yeah! Now, melee attacks!
That never did. Move in and keep
Hope
the
you're
rhythm
ready
going.
for this.
Oh, I'm dead.
A little reckless.
Shadow Strike.
Appreciate it.
Someone like to heal me. Yep, this is Xenoblade Chronicles X, alright. That was a certified Xenoblade Chronicles X moment if I ever saw one. Well, I gotta level up somehow.
I've got a bad feeling. Attack the link! Follow my lead! I've got shadow fire! You should be doing better. Heal me! I need you up first. Thank you. Trash talk!
Light rolling armor. Green edge. Early bird.
This could make all the difference.
Shadow Strike.
Light grenade! I can't seem to get fired up.
Side slash.
I can't. Stop!
Side slash.
Yeah! Now,
Light
melee
it.
attack!
Winner.
I don't want it to end. Please.
Yeah, this is looking pretty doomed here, actually. This is quite simply the Xenoblade Chronicles X experience, though. Like, it's really hard to just play good and just beat enemies that are stronger than you. It actually is just hard. Hard to just outplay the game. Ooh, boy, okay. Like, there's always something dangerous nearby, too. Let me check how long to beat here. I'll tell you if I agree with it or not. It says main story 68, main plus extra 108, completionist 276. I probably agree with that. I think I put in somewhere around 100, 150. My story progression was right before final boss. I never did beat the final boss, but got about as much content as Xenoblade 2 does, in that, by which I mean to say that a lot of the content isn't real content, it's kind of fake content. And if you really truly want to do everything, you're gonna be playing for a long time. If you do most of the meaningful content, it is like the normal 100, 150 hours type thing. Fucking flashbang. Oh, is this the probe site? It is, I think. Yeah. I might, go ahead and do this one if I can.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Should be able to do this one.
Right through him.
Hit him again for me!
The thing I want you to understand is that, like, right now my story is that I'm just running errands for the guys. I'm running errands for the company Elmo works for. That's it. You might think that the story is going to progress past this point, and it kind of does, but it also kind of doesn't.
Catch me up.
You okay? Fire and punch!
I owe you one. Early bird. Move in and keep the rhythm
Hope
going.
you're ready for this. I can't seem to get fired up. Blast!
Shadow strike. Strength comes from experience. It's true on any front.
Roger! We won't take a moment's rest.
Of course, I failed. That was definitely a fail. Yet fail.
Nice job. Hope I didn't get in the way.
That's copium. That's copium, my friend. You know what they say, right? They say a face only a mother could love.
Here we go. Punch first. Ask questions later.
You gotta really love this game to love it, you know? Hard to be casually involved with this game.
I know. Take this.
Shadow strike.
Fly for me.
Side slash. Side slash. Upward hand. Sliding. Flicker. Green edge. Shadow strike. Side slash.
Fire carnival.
Flying muscle neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Roger. We won't get a moment's rest. Blast.
Yeah, the damage numbers are pretty tame at the beginning of this game.
Hit him again for me.
Side slash.
I can't seem to get fired up.
Shadow
Get that
strike.
adrenaline going. Thanks a bunch.
Upward hand.
Trying to avoid this guy, really. That walker thing. Everyone else in here I think I can handle more or less. These enemy camps are always a little scary. Finally, I have a heal. Why is Lynn fighting this thing? If only Lynn wasn't literally 13 years old, you know, maybe she'd do things that made more sense. Should be good now, unless like another enemy shows up. I feel like I have to play this game enough times to like make some progress in it though. I feel like I have to stream this game enough times to make some progress, because this isn't real Xenoblade Chronicles X gameplay here.
Hope I didn't get in the way. Let's look. I think even my cookie got better.
Like this is not the real game. Wear any of this yet. Like, you know, this part is fine. Like, this part of gameplay is fine. It's cool. It's fun. Whatever. But the gameplay changes a lot as you progress. A lot. As you progress the story, the gameplay makes a lot of change, and not in the like Xenoblade 3 like for adding things to the stuff you already know how to do type progression. It's more like I have no fucking idea what I'm doing anymore. I have to learn a completely new way of playing the game. Right now I'm just trying to get enough, like, you know, fight enough enemies to unlock fucking
It begins. Locked and loaded.
unlock like some better classes and shit. How did that fail? There not an enemy in here? Where the fuck is he?
This kid is good.
Oh fuck. I'm probably dead actually. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, I'm out of here. We're leaving. Let's leave. I mean, cat jam, but also Mitesh leave, honestly. They'll never catch me up here. Come on.
I'm almost down, but not out. Shadow strike.
There we go. This is unfortunately also a core part of Xenoblade Chronicles X gameplay. It's like just having to immediately Mitesh leave the most awkward way possible.
It begins. Let's see what you've got.
We should weaken them just to be
Shadow strike. Assault hammer. Screaming egg.
Not finished yet.
Sliding slinger. Recuperate. Side slash. Blade grenade. Side slash. Upper hand. Shadow strike.
Hit him again for me.
Shadow rush.
I figured we'd win. Let's keep it up. I'll use this strength to keep everyone safe.
Nakama power. Let's go. That's the real big surprise. It was a One Piece reference all along.
Ready? Let's move it.
Now,
Leave
my
it to me.
turn. Fire, fire, fire. Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
I know. Take this. Down you go. Wow. Press the fire. Trash talk. I've got your cover fire.
Upper
This
hand.
can make all the difference.
Sliding ice. Move in and do some damage.
I know. Take this.
Shadow strike.
Blood fire. Lay into it.
Side slash.
Wild down.
Also, actually, one thing that's good to point out is you might think that like
Upper hand.
this this leveling thing I'm doing right now is like a big deal,
Slide ice. Move in and do some damage.
but like actually,
Side slash.
I know. Too easy.
levels matter very little in this game. Beyond like a certain
Infuriate.
deal.
Slide ice. Move in and do some damage. Side
And the level cap is actually pretty low. Like the level cap is 60 in this game.
They're tough.
touch me up. Shadow strike.
Looks like I'm on my own again.
Oh fuck.
I'm sorry.
Dash leave.
I should be doing better. Heal me. I got a little reckless. Please, heal me out.
Anyway.
It begins. Lock and load.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Fire, fire! Oh, I'll make them stumble.
Nice. I'm fit to do some damage.
Fire, fire!
Side slash.
Recuperate!
Upward hand. Shadow strike.
Roll armor! Infuriate!
Side slash.
Topple them! Close in!
Let's see here. Jane looks so strong. How does he do it? Hubert was right. And remember, like I said, anything that has that says TP in the art is really good. Okay, this is an important details to remember. I'm a drifter, so I can't do shit till I reach rank 10, I think? Yeah. I mean, you obviously, there's one class that you can beeline with your player character that's much better than the rest, which I'm probably going to do. I might have too much curse knowledge, I can't go back. They're not gonna kill them in time. Alright, well. I wish I could say the game isn't usually like this, but it totally is. Like, it just totally is. What can you do, right? What can you do?
It begins.
Let's see what you've got. Engaging. Lay down your fire. Side slash.
Whoa, look at that.
Let's keep it up. Ready? Let's move in.
Now, my turn.
Fire carnival.
Side splash.
Like one of the things that makes this game kind of difficult is because the world is so open, it's really easy to just run past all the XP that you need
Early bird.
to do the next story bit. Run past the places that are good to explore, or where you could get some good gear or whatever.
Here we go. Lock
They're off guard. Stab them in the melee.
Fire carnival.
Flinger. Scream edge. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Side slash.
Hanging down.
Upper hand.
Lay in. Best one.
Sliding. Flinger. Shadow strike.
Well done. Let's keep it up.
I don't remember going this way. We'll examine the anthill. There we go. I'll show those ants who's boss. Oh. I don't think I can actually get up this way. Think I can get up this way? I don't remember. Oh, it doesn't matter, I'm already in here. I'm just gonna run past everything, I think. See if I can do the story quest or story fight or not.
It didn't have to be like this.
Peak Xenoblade Chronicles X gameplay here. These guys that kicked my ass last time? Yeah, I'm just gonna jump past them. What can they do? Oh. Well. I might lose this fight. I get my ass handed to me. Once chapter 5 of the main story is completed, the party will learn overdrive. Okay.
You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Like, the game is really stingy with gameplay mechanics.
The Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
Once you finish chapter 5 and you're allowed to use overdrive, like, then you can just start breaking the
Are you
game.
in charge?
I am called Glennar.
The early game is really kind of ass in terms of gameplay.
Now it is time.
It's really hard to skill up properly.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma, and I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash-landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack.
Elma's gonna try here.
We were hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but
Peaceful settlement. Your words are wasted. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Elma.
Right. We tried. Looks like survival of the fittest it is. Fine then. Seeing as you know we come from Earth, I'm guessing there's a good chance we might have a score to settle with you anyway.
Oh, it's right. Time for violence. My favorite part.
This can't be good. Time to burn. Early bird!
I'm already dead.
Fire carnival! Light! Like this! Can't seem to get fired up. Hey! Get off!
Shadow strike! Now, melee attacks! Dive got it!
Hit harder! I can't keep this up.
Upward hand! Slide! Slinger!
You guys, take it from...
Yeah, I think I have to go back to the old class.
Hey!
I'm in trouble! Heal me!
Or I have to level this class up a bit. Unlucky.
Attack at range! Follow my lead! Attack that live fire!
Slinger! Shadow strike!
Trash truck! Flash blast!
Dive slash!
Can I not use my last class's arts with this one?
Use an aura and control the battle! Sliding! Slinger!
Flash blast! Go me! Wildcat! Top of it!
Dive slash! Upward hand!
Fire carnival!
Sliding! Slinger!
Wildcat! Go me! Now Wildcat!
Shadow!
Early bird!
Shadow strike! Sliding! Slinger!
Flash blast!
Dive slash!
I'm just not,
That's true on anything. Planet.
Yeah, I think I just have to, honestly. I don't think I can actually, like, succeed this fight. So few arts. I can maybe survive being underleveled, handle being underleveled, but I just need, like, actual arts to cast, I think.
They've seen us! Rock to me should be doing better. Shadow healing! Let me catch myself. I like you. Fire! Recuperate! Can't seem to get fired up. Fire! Freak! Assault hammer! Bomb grenade!
You gotta actually take them out.
Quit on the next one. Watch me lay in.
Slide ice! Move in and do some damage!
I know!
Actually having arts to use
Go me!
that do something helps a lot on your player character.
Fire carnival!
Side slash!
Bone armor! Infuriate!
It should be good now.
Upward hand!
Unless he has some, like, bullshit art.
Fire grenade!
Nice! Move in and do some
I
damage!
know! What is it?
Light! Slinger! Scream edge!
No, he's actually just dead. Okay. Elma killed him.
Side slash!
Elma too strong. I was hoping to level up a new class, but that's fine.
I don't get it. Why would they be so bent on killing all humans?
Alright, humans suck, you know?
Say,
It's
whatever
Shrimple.
the reason, this is dire news.
Humans just suck.
We should let the others know.
What can you
ASAP.
do?
Let's call it in and head back to
Humans
HQ
made
for a full
FGO.
debrief.
They deserve to die.
Roger that. And here I just started to hope we'd finally escaped all this.
Escape! Yes, escape!
Oh
Tatsu,
no.
escape!
Best character.
Friends, don't leave Tatsu trapped!
More Xenos?
Alright.
Stay back, Lane.
So I want you to remember, okay, that at the time this game was released, the only real major Nopon character there was Riki, who is very based, right? We love Riki on this stream. Riki's cool, he has some actual character depth, he has a nice relationship with Melia and Dunban. He's nice, we like Riki. This is Tatsu.
Finally, dance of freedom! Tatsu thanks you!
Interesting. One of the vegetables is sentient.
Talking potato. Huh. I wonder if it tastes different too. I know what we're having for dinner tonight. You don't know it yet, new girl, but I'm a pretty mean cook.
You are mean.
So this is the game's funniest joke, okay? This is the funniest joke in the whole game. Tatsu is a potato and Lin is going to cook him.
Pro never listen. Oh, no pon rude day. Pro
Funny joke.
Sticky feet on Mira. Especially Tatsu. Tatsu witnessed prone abuse firsthand. At this rate, entire Nopon race in danger. Yes, Nopon are endangered species. So really, friends have social responsibility to protect Tatsu from danger.
Uh-huh. What do you think, Elma? Bake or fry?
Wait a minute. The beings who captured you, big brutes in armor, little pointy ears?
Yes, prone!
And they're a more recent arrival here, is that right? They're not native to this planet?
Not native, recent. If friends want more details, friends must promise to protect Tatsu. Only then will Tatsu talk.
Right. Elma, you hold him.
Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will talk! Friends not get
You might think that the joke is over after this cutscene is over, but
So if I understand,
I want you to understand, the joke is never going away.
the Nopon
This is
people
the
are
joke.
native to Mira, and then just
This is the
recently
character.
The Crone show up and quickly hunt you to the edge
This is
of
it.
extinction. Is that
This is
right?
Tatsu's entire
Not just
character,
Crone,
right here.
Crone and their nasty, evil buddies. Lots and lots of them.
They're buddies? You mean other alien races?
Other hungry alien races. They all gang up on Nopon. They do horrible, terrible things to Nopon. Someday, Tatsu will turn tables and eat them for a change. Tatsu has seen those eyes before. Hungry eyes, like prone eyes. Tatsu is here to serve, not be served.
Yeah, seriously. What kind of barbarian would want to eat this little guy just like that? We should take care of him. Wash and clean him, season him.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah, exactly, like, there's...
Take Tatsu to your village. Wash and clean Tatsu. Season Tatsu. Wait.
What do you think? Take him with us?
He seems harmless enough. And he'd be a good source of information on Mira and the Prone.
So there are
All
Nopon
right.
in this game.
We can debrief
You know,
him when we report to Commander.
there's
Vandam.
Nopon, there's
As long as he
Blades, there's
passes the
Commander
quarantine
Vandam.
scan, we can bring him back to New LA.
Right. Let's get that out of the way.
You know, it's a Xenoblade game. Has all the things a Xenoblade game needs.
All clear.
Just like how FF8 has Chocobos and Behemoths and the Masamune,
Days of joy. New friends are friendliest friends ever.
it's a Final Fantasy game. Has all the things you
Tatsu
need.
has special thank you gift for
Ultima,
friends, for saving
Chocobos.
Tatsu's life. Tatsu will lend it to friends for free.
Lend? It's not a
Gilgamesh?
gift if you don't give it.
Give it away? For always? For free? This would be insulting to friends and to Tatsu. No Nopon merchant worth his salt and pepper could do such a thing. Tatsu is grateful, but Tatsu not insane.
What? It's insane to think if someone saves your life, you might actually show them some real... And he's not even listening.
Friend, do you ever get lost? Tired of bulky maps and flawed memory? There is a better way. Friends, this is your lucky day.
Like, maybe this helps you understand, though, right? Like,
Presenting Follow Ball.
we have Ricky, who I love, and, you know, I think everyone who watched the stream can agree he's a great character. Then you have this guy, and then in Xenoblade 2, you have the Nopons are all pervy inventors who make sex maid robots.
Really? Follow ball? That's the best name
You can
come up
understand
with?
why I saw
It's a perfect
Riku
name.
and Manana, and I was just like, yes, finally, the game is doing what I want with the Nopon again.
Feel smart? Now, time for Nopon Dance of Generosity.
I don't know. Is that thing really gonna be all that useful? What if it's a trap, or boom, it just blows up in our face?
Like, I'll ride or die for Riku, but
If Follow Ball get damaged, Tatsu need to charge friends full price, plus restock fee.
So much for Dance of Generosity. Level up! I think even my cooking got better.
this is your mechanism for finding your way back to places. But what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna fast travel. Like, can't see it, but I was using the Wii U gamepad to do that. Wow, look, I'm right here. Like magic.
Damn, losing Nelson's team is a real blow. But the fact we're not the only visitors on this rock is even worse.
They made it clear they want all humans dead. For all we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and followed us here.
Wonderful. I'll report this to Secretary Nagi. See if we can't bolster our defenses. Just one last thing. What the bloody hell is this dancing turnip doing here?
He's actually a potato.
Tatsu not turnip or potato. For last time, Tatsu is not food. Now, on behalf of Planet Mira, Tatsu welcome all Earth people and offer a friendly treaty of friendship.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we were thinking he could be a good source of general intel about the planet. Exactly how useful that'll be remains to be seen.
Get ready, guys. We're gonna make the joke again. In 3, 2, 1.
Tatsu watch over and protect friends, especially weak, pathetic Lindley with her thin, bony wings.
You mean my arms? Look who's talking. And who said anything about you coming with us?
Oh, give it a little more time.
You annoying little cabbage. I'm sure there's a salad here.
There you go.
Use you.
Meh? Tatsu stay here, but friends would leave Tatsu behind?
It's for the best. You said yourself.
I told you. I told you. I promise I'm not joking when I say every single cutscene with these two in it.
Friends will want Tatsu along. Friends need Tatsu along.
How so?
What? Well, that, of course. This planet have many helpful Nopon that Tatsu can talk to. Other Nopon can share information for friends.
That might be useful.
That right. Most Nopon not like Tatsu. Nopon can be shy. Nopon can be difficult. Most Nopon
A hungry
never trouble
raider.
or even talk to friends. But Tatsu? Nopon love Tatsu. Tatsu use smooth talk and winning personality to get friends good info.
But yeah, like...
The tater tot has a point.
Uh-huh. More like an ulterior motive, if you ask me.
I feel like this is helping me a lot. This is helping me talk through some stuff, you know? Like...
No.
I feel like you can understand why I was so pumped for some things in Xenoblade 3. When I went from Xenoblade 1 doing all these things right to Xenoblade X and 2 kind of messing with some of these things, and then 3 does a lot of things that I like from 1 much better.
After all, we can use all the info we can get.
Seriously? We have to babysit this thing?
You're the
Like,
ones who picked him up.
this game has serious pacing problems at the beginning with the gameplay mechanics and everything.
Maybe not. Unless we were invited to the meal, I mean.
Like, I'm trying to remember, what do you do 3 hours into Xenoblade 3? I think you morph. I think you fight the first console and you morph.
Come on, Commander!
You get like your big,
Got my hands full out there! This is so unfair.
Ouroboros forming the team is here moment.
I'm sure Elma has no objections.
Right.
Like, you know,
As you
let's
say,
just compare it, right?
Done and
Or
done.
3 hours into Xenoblade
Welcome
1,
to
like
play, Tater.
you can be at the Colony 9 attack by then.
Yes,
Like you can
sir.
be at the Colony 9 attack and fighting Metalface and
Oh, one thing Tatsu forgot to mention.
Dunban trying and Shulk uses the Monado and all this stuff. That can be your 3 hours into Xenoblade 1. 3 hours into this game, you have Let's Eat Tatsu, and 3 hours into Xenoblade 2, you have
So much for him watching over and protecting us.
My wholesome salvager boy is dead, but he got saved by giant breasts attached to some red suit of armor. Like, you know, sometimes you just want your game to actually, like, help you get into it a little bit. Guy was a nice salvager who helped his friends. Now he's a Cuties
So,
fan.
Rook, feel like you're starting to get the hang of things?
Let's Eat Tatsu. Or Cool Battle at Colony 9. Or
You've taken to it
Morbing.
like a fish to water, just like Elma and the Commander said you would.
Just the same, let's review the key points, and I can fill in some extra details. Blade's top priority right now is to secure missing pieces of the Lifehold. You remember that much. Countless people are frozen in the Lifehold. It's the key to restoring humanity. Up until we ran into the Prone, our biggest concern was that wild indigents would stumble on the Lifehold and damage it somehow. But now there's a more
This is
present,
a
intelligent alien race is
common
intentionally
theme
trying
in
to
the
destroy us.
Xeno
So,
series,
that serves as an
right?
emergency.
You have some giant
We need to
bank,
find and
either like a
retrieve all
data
of the
bank
Lifehold
or like a
ASAP.
And the best way to do that is
place
by
where physical
expanding the
bodies are
reach of
stored,
frontier.
where like
The more probes we can
you can
install,
literally
the
produce
wider
civilization
we
with the help
and
of a
the faster we
machine.
can find bits of the Lifehold.
So our primary
Very
focus
common
going
stuff.
forward should be to travel around Mira,
You
installing
pay attention to the
data points.
theming.
As many as we can, as fast as we can. I can't stress enough how important this is. You still with me?
Look confused.
Okay, once more from the top then. Blade's top priority right now.
Sorry.
Good. Then let's move on to the other pressing threat that Blade has to deal with. Hostile
I was just trying to troll. I didn't want to watch the scene
There's
again.
no real delicate way to put this. Any wildlife that poses a clear threat must be eliminated. The Lifehold is our future, but we can't ignore the present. We still have our duty to keep New LA safe.
Oh, I love this song. This song actually,
Sometimes
this
that
song
duty
is an
requires
EE stream
enacting
song.
coordinated strikes to solve problems before they can do real harm.
I've heard it before. This is an Eternal Envy stream song.
We're the newcomers here, it's true. And they're usually just out to defend their
Maybe that should
territory.
tell you how questionable this game is sometimes.
It really is them or us. And we have to make sure it's us. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we run out there and light up anything that moves. Only Blade HQ can choose targets.
I do like
They
this
tend
song
to keep
though.
them strictly to creatures that pose a significant threat to our survival.
We can find it on Audio Edge music
In
folder.
order to
True.
contribute to this cause, operatives are asked to
True.
form into squads to take on special missions. These squad missions, as we call them, don't get posted to mission control like your other more typical assignments. Rather, HQ transmits the details directly to all of us at the same time. Basically, they want as many people to know about them ASAP, so they can be taken care of ASAP.
Also, you might notice there's not that many Nagels in this
I'm sure
game,
you
you
can
know?
imagine, but these missions aren't your run-of-the-mill little fetch quests.
Game is pretty,
It's not
pretty
the
tame
kind
on
of
the
stuff just one
Nagels.
or two blades could handle on their own. That's why squads can have as many as 32 members.
And it's why we ask members to sign up to a squad beforehand.
Before they gave in to the Nagels for Xenoblade 2.
But just remember, squad missions are not mandatory. You don't have to drop everything you're doing just to take one on. HQ has no way of knowing what every blade is up to when these missions arise. If you're busy with something else, they'll understand. They need to trust our collective judgment with these things, and, well, so far so good.
First game is pretty tame on the
That
Nagels.
about covers the basics, right?
There's a few moments, but like it's honestly
Search for the missing
pretty.
pieces of the life link. Install data probes
Well,
to
I mean, you
expand
can choose to
frontier
dress all the women up skimpy, and then there will be
Take on squad
Nagels,
missions
but
when you can
that's
to
really
keep
on
safe.
you.
Got all that? Good. We're counting on
Darla definitely has some Nagels moments if you put her in the
Please
swimsuit,
legend.
for instance.
Thank God.
Like Xenoblade 2, there's no dodging it. Like you just straight up, you have to skip the
Alright,
story
well,
of the
it's getting
game to
pretty
dodge
late, isn't it?
Nagels.
Yeah, let's call it a night.
Oh, Tatsu's so excited to sleep in real bed. Lily can show Tatsu to his room now.
Oh, your room is right.
Uh-oh, she's making the joke again.
Oh, it looked perfect size for Tatsu. Wait, what? Tatsu know what that is. That refrigerator eater. We'll go in there to cool off.
You thought they would stop making the joke, but you know, I told you they were gonna keep making the joke.
Well,
This
Tatsu's
is the
not
joke.
one to brag, but wait a minute. Tatsu see what Lily did there.
I hope you like this joke. I mean, some of them are better than others. It's more just the fact that she literally does them all the fucking time. Shower with affection, Count Mitesh. You can see here, the game has some, What the fuck? Why is Lynn in this outfit in the example? Game? Wait, what? Game? Hello? She's 13, Devs. I think the social settings don't work. Maybe they do. It'd be nice if they did. Yeah, the game gives you a few party members to start with.
I'll use this strength to keep everyone safe.
Hey, I wonder what they're gonna say if I talk to them.
Let's head out. Okay, let's move out.
Honestly, at this point, the game is pretty chill in a lot of ways. Like, you can, you can sort of just pick your missions and help people and explore the city and stuff.
Sharp.
This is probably the best part of the game. Like, before you realize that the story is just gonna kind of Pega all over the place, you know? Before you realize how Pega the main story is gonna get. Part of the game's pretty chill. I don't have a lot of negative feelings associated with this part of the game. I'm actually gonna check one thing here because it's kind of relevant to how much I decide to play this game. Wow, the social features actually work, huh? Just not Miiverse. Damn, okay. I'm shocked. It actually does make a difference. Like, I wish it didn't, but it totally does. What you can do is you can come here and you can use this. Boy. Fucking Cauldrous missions.
Well...
By the way, it's back. Wikipedia is back. You get to listen to the song when you do it. I can't believe Goryuka doesn't like this song. Like, listen to how much of a banger this is. Alright, not bad on the blade level. Yeah, this is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Or Xenoblade Chronicles X, I should say, rather. There's a crafting system here. You can make some really fucked up shit. Oh, look at this Telethia mirror. There's Telethia in this game, by the way. But there's one Telethia. There's literally one Telethia. Oh yeah, here we go. Atesh's favorite. That's actually really hard to craft. So yeah, anyway, like, if you wanna, like, be strong in this game, the best thing to do is to just keep playing the main plot until you unlock Overdrive. Also to focus up leveling up until you get to... this class. That's basically the thing to do.
Now then.
A lot of running in this game. For sure.
Well...
yeah, Gwyn's around here.
Ooh, work? Stay sharp out there.
Pretty useful.
Well...
Oh yeah, this is the game. All the good and the bad. I think I will probably play this 1 or 2 more times on stream. I'm probably not gonna play the parts where it gets like really kind of fucky. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just continue playing. Maybe I'll just continue playing whenever I need to fill some time. I had more fun than I thought I would, actually. I remember all the things that really bother me about the game, but I also remember all the things I like about the game. So, you know, it kind of balances out. In some ways. It was a big surprise for some people, I'm sure. Big surprise worked. Anyway, I'll probably just do this again on Thursday, but maybe I'll feel like doing something else, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll have the energy to like do some platforming or Toho gaming or something, or maybe Q-Bear will actually be around and we can play Melee. I don't, Q-Bear doesn't get home from work until after my stream has already been going for a while, so if I'm actually going to do a Melee stream, I need people to actually commit to play with me besides Q-Bear. Even if Q-Bear and I would really enjoy it, it's not like, you know, I need to switch midway through, or I need to do something else. I need to play somebody else while we wait. And I really just want to play randos. Anyway, Tatsu looks like a potato, and Lynn wants to eat him. That's the takeaway from today. Hope you're all paying attention. This will be on the quiz. If I ask what the funniest joke in all of video games is, now you know. And yeah, hope you have a good night. I'm gonna lie down and watch NBA. And hopefully troll Kushi about the Lakers losing without playing versus the Frenchman. And yeah, that's all from me. Have a good night.